Call this Rules Committee meeting to order at 2:01. Dora, would you do the blessing, please?
Dear gracious and heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to be here today together in your presence. And Father, I just ask for your guidance as we do the work of the Cherokee Nation, and we thank you for the many blessings that you give us. Please take us home safely. For it's in Jesus' name.
Roll call, please.
Yes, sir. Rex Jordan.
Here.
E.O. Smith. Keith Austin. Danny Callison. Julia Coates. Sean Crittenden. Joe Deere. Mike Dobbins. Johnny Kidwell. Darrell Legg. Wes Snowfire. Dora Petzkowski.
Here.
Joshua Sam. Mike Shambaugh. Melvina Shotpouch. Condessa Teehee. Victoria Vasquez. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Approval of the minutes from the June 19th meeting. Got a motion and a second. All in favor? Reports. Management Resources, Mr. David Moore.
Good afternoon. Good to see everybody here today. I know you'll have our reports, so if you got any questions, I'll try to answer them for you or get you an answer.
Any questions for David?
Thank you all. Y'all have a great afternoon.
Thank you. Real Estate Services, Ms. Ginger Reeves.
Good afternoon. I believe you have my report. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to address them.
Any questions for Ginger? It's your lucky day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Secretary of Natural Resources and Environmental Programs, Mr. Chad Harshall.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Chad.
I believe you have a copy of the Environmental Programs Report if there's any questions before I move on to a couple highlights.
Any questions on environmentals? I'll say none. Go ahead.
A couple highlights on our Food and Farm Worker Relief Grant. I mentioned this in the last couple of months. It was a project that that went live in early May to provide stimulus relief to folks engaged in agriculture and the meatpacking industry. We continue to expand our outreach on that program. We're starting to see an uptick in applications. We've had one batch of payments go out, and we look forward to have another batch go out hopefully sometime this week. And so it's moving along fine, and we look forward. Our staff's going to be attending tribal centered events to increase outreach, so that way we can fulfill our obligations to get as many payments as we can out the door. One item we're working on, putting the finishing touches on, is our annual draw hunt program. This will be the third year that we've had this program, and by the first of next month, we anticipate having the program go live on the Goodookie portal. It'll be open for about a month until we get close to the Cherokee National Holiday, and then after about 30 days, we'll close it and we'll do the draw that first week of September. And so we look forward to getting another successful year of that really popular program. One other item I always like to highlight every month is our electric vehicle expansion. I mentioned last month that we completed both of our solar canopies at Veneta and the Hard Rock, and as of last week, we've completed most of the infrastructure project that we have at Will Rogers Downs. And so now all we're waiting for is a few vehicles to come in. We anticipate one to come in probably the middle of summer, and then the rest to come in late summer, early spring, or early fall as those vehicles are completed on the assembly line. That's the bulk of what I have to report today, other than what's in the Environmental Programs Report, if there's any questions.
Any questions for Chad? Yes, ma'am. You're all right.
Can you confirm if the applications for the stimulus payment have been accepted from people who are in the fruit and vegetable processing sector?
I think that particular line of work would be one that would be applicable so long as the person was engaged in paid agricultural work. So an owner operation probably wouldn't apply. But in that particular instance, it is agriculture related. And what we're encouraging folks to do is just submit an application, and we have a team that reviews all of the USDA guidelines and then approve them based on fulfilling all those requirements.
Okay. Do you know if any of those, because I know of at least one person who had applied and I haven't heard back. So do you have any information as to whether they are indeed being accepted or not?
I don't know. I don't have in front of me the particular types of applications that have been submitted. I know that we've had, quite a bit of interest in this program, and the USDA requirements for approving payments is a little bit more stringent than what we have with other programs, and so it takes a little bit of time to review, and I don't know off the top of my head if anyone in that specific industry has applied, but I can find out.
Any other questions for Chad? Theo?
What was that cutoff date on that again, on that stimulus?
I'll have to look. I don't have that in front of me. I can shoot you a note on that cutoff date. I think we're going to go until funds are expended.
Okay.
But it's based on, folks that were impacted during the pandemic, so it's backward looking for that period of time.
And is it limited one per family?
I believe it's one per person.
Just one per person?
Yep.
Any other questions for Chad? Go ahead. See none. Thank you, sir. Old business, none pending. New business, none pending. Any announcements? I need one more motion.
Motion to adjourn.
We are adjourned.